Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yep, another horror reference book. This is more Gore Score, brand new horror from Chas Balum. This is the Fantaco, or Phantasma books publication. This is one of those, this is an ex-library book, and you see where I got that shit off, and I gotta clean this thing. It's been sitting in the box for a while. All right, what this is Chas Balum, $12.95. God, I didn't pay that much for this. Put out these books of basically collecting his reviews. No longer part of the PPLD. Pikes Peak Library District, Colorado Springs, Colorado. 92 is when this came out. First published by the Chump Blow Press. Okay, anything else? And it's just, when he rated every movie on how the movie was and then what he called the Gore Score. And boy, that is too much light. Okay, is that better? Yeah, that's a lot better. I've done the Gore Score. I have the Deep Red Horror Handbook, maybe. So I'm just gonna go through here. I collect these old books. They used to be more. Original Gore Score was a modest self-published little book. It was all 32 pages, a couple hundred copies strong. First edition came out. Fantaco put out another version in '87. And Chas is dead now. Chas, he was one of the early proponents of trying to get horror fans to watch more stuff instead of the same shit. Like what I used to rally about, how, okay, well, instead of watching the Friday the 13th Part 4 you've seen 100 times, go watch them you hadn't seen. You might discover something good. And see, we got the rating system, which is a dog all the way up to 4 stars. That's Bow Wow to class. And then we got the Gore Score. And it gives you an example. 0 Gore be like E.T., Driving Miss Daisy, Willow, 3 Men and a Baby. 10 Gore be Dr. Butcher, M.D., Make Them Die Slowly, Bad Taste, and Cannibal Holocaust. All right, I'm just going to talk about the ones I know. Like, I don't know the film. Bad Taste by Peter Jackson. 4 Skulls and 10 Gore Score. 1989. This is Peter Jackson's first movie. Jackson's gory, goofy, gory, gut-busting spider comedy is somehow always overlooked as a genuine cult classic. It has become this unfettered brilliance on a budget, with Jackson playing numerous parts, engineering the FX, etc. Any film featuring a hero with leaking brains built in his cabals, sliding triumphantly out on aliens' ass while clutching at buzzing sane shots should be worshipped, memorized, and time capsulized by the skirting classically trained gorehounds everywhere, and I mean it. Okay, I disagree with this one a little bit. Man, it might be because he might have saw a cut version. I don't know. Beyond the Door 3. Half a skull, 5 on the gore. A dwarf, a virgin, an old hag, and inimitable Bo Svensson as a Serbo-Croatian professor involved in an archaic Baltic ritual apparently designed to make you rip your hair right out of your skull and bray like a banshee by the second reel. As modern tradition now dictates, this clunker has absolutely nothing to do with the previous entry of the series. Beyond the Door 2 wasn't even connected to the other one. But to be perfectly honest, it does feature numerous stories and must certainly be above and beyond serious discussion. A possessed runaway train with a bunch of snotty kids aboard blazes across the Yugoslavian countryside, ripping through swamps and fields, towns would have evil managed to collides with another miniature train and goes boom. Healthy body count here, but none of the Omen-style demises are too messy for all the gore effects or only glimpsed subliminally. The end of I won't spoil for you as main character wake up from a dream. Okay. No, he saw a cut version because the version I saw, which is on Shudder right now, is gory as fuck. And I said I reviewed this a few years ago for 31 Days Horror, and I said, I saw a cut version back then. Blade in the Dark's a good one. Black Cat. Now, there might be some quick nudity. Don't report me here. Oh, God, look at that. Cast a Deadly Spell. Never got to see that, and that is on Max. I really need to watch it. Child's Play 2, Gore 6, wow. Chopper Chicks and Zombie Town. I don't remember a damn thing about that movie. Children of the Night, The Church, Class of 1990. That's not a bad little film. The Cyborgs, Dario Argento, The Church. Critters 3, Curse of the Screaming Dead was bad. Right. I know it's Curse of the Cannibal Confederacy is what I'm thinking of. Not Curse of the Screaming Dead. The Dead Pit, Dead and Driving. Oh, that movie's so much fun. 2.5 Skulls, 2 Gore Score. Ryan Trenchard Smith. The Not Too Pleasant Future. Hoodlums run amok while the government run drive-in penal colonies administer other marginally criminal use with a steady diet of bad movies, music, and junk food. The thick Aussie accent sometimes needs subtitles, but the Mad Max-inspired vehicular mayhem provides a winning stretch in its continental melding of A Clockwork Orange and American Graffiti. It's really good. Death Spa. Demonia, Demon Lust, The Devil's Honey, Dial Help. Emmanuel's Revenge. Is that? Oh, Rotted Nice Living Emperor Caligula, The Untold Story. One of my most watched videos on this channel is this Caligula, the like bootleg DVD release my grandparents bought for me. 1.5 skulls, 7 gore score, Joe D'Amato. This cavalcade of debauchery and wanton excess handily accomplishes what Bob Guccione's big budget Caligula never could, and for far less than the big boys probably paid John Goulart for his micro cameo. Because D'Amato showed no aversion to sensationalism of the rawest kind. Remember the horse diddling in America, Emmanuel in America? He jumps right into the swarmish scenario with unbridled enthusiasm and perversity in the director of such timeless classics as Porno Holocaust, Inferno Orgasm, and Greedy Mouth could ever muster. Even the most finicky fetishists won't be disappointed here. The catalog cruelty and pervasion reads like a greatest hits package, including infanticide, castration, decapitation, masturbation, group sex, carpet munching, lesbo, slave slowdoys, equine sex again, tongue removals, and disembowelment. D'Amato fixture, Laura Genzer gets off with a holy black dildo as spears are shoved up the asses of slaves and malcontents. Another tender historical piece by a real master. Yeah, my grandparents bought me that for Christmas. Right, Nice Living Dead, Exorcist 3, Eve of Destruction, Exorcist 3, Faceless. That fear I don't know. The First Power, that's a cool little movie. 2 skulls, 5 gore. Lou Diamond Phillips is an LA cop on the trail of another of those pesky serial killers from beyond the grave, an immensely popular cinematic concept in the last few years, who's picking up where he left off before his execution and typically derails his plans for world dominance. Big Lou kicks butt and saves the plan. Okay, Frank N. Hooker, 1990. Frank Henenlotter, 2 skulls, 7 gore. So cult director Henenlotter, best case his protege, has always wanted to make a pornographic gore film, Well, I guess he decided to make this one instead, though it may certainly be the exploding slut movie of the double decade. It's neither sexy, bloody, or particularly clever. Even James Arends, the amped-up machine gun mouthpiece from the wickedly perverse street trash, goes wearisome with his endless rambling monologues as a wacky scientist assembling a new body for his decapitated girlfriend with spare parts he harvests from Times Square hookers. This film tries so hard to be a witty renegade midnight cult hit that it literally busts a gut. Oh, look, Friday the 13th, Part 8. What is horrible? Oh, Anthropophagus was known as horrible. Ghost House. Humphrey Humbert, 2.5 skulls, 8. I just saw this not that long ago, like a year or so ago. Refreshingly and self-consciously stupid haunted house pot boiler directed by the enigmatic version by his pseudonymous Umberto Lindsay. Nathan Dassoli. A mean-spirited, psychic little bride takes no shit from her parents, whacks them both right after credits, and disappears for 20 years till a ham radio operator tracks down a mysterious signal coming from the house. It's really just a shameless excuse to get a couple of carloads of victims on a rather robust body count that includes everything from acid enemas, there's a killer puppet, slicing and dicing my family, hedge clippers, and huge nods. A bisected body, a killer zombie with maggots swarming all over its face. Pasta land splattered done the old-fashioned way, brainless and gory as hell. Oops, sorry. Grim Reaper 2. 9 on the gore, but only 2 on the skulls. Now, here's a real rare bird of Joe D'Amato. A sequel is way better than the original. Of course, I ain't saying much because both of them stink, but the bad movie mavens appreciate the cheeky aplomb and witless energy of D'Amato and his grunting gorilla-like lead man. 2 frequent collaborator George Eastman, who still manages to deliver the gags, guts, and groans with selfish glee abandon. Yeah, so that's what this is. Just look at that. Look at that. That's a cool looking poster. That's for what? I don't know. Lamont says Dead Lamar. I have no idea. Doug McClure. That would be probably on the next page. Jacob's Ladder. That's a great film. Leatherface. Okay, 5. This is the thing, though. This is before the good cut got out there. It's only got a 5 on it. Lucker the Necrophagus. Maniac Cop 2. Mercenary Cannibals by Dick Lick. This guy's name, 1983. I don't know what that is. Saved from scorn by an unintentional hilarious devil in its gleeful excess, the goofy Asian entry wants to be platoon or apocalypse now, but sells for Delta Force 3. A former special services sergeant accepts a mercenary assignment in Vietnam to hunt down a renegade war criminal. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose there for a second. Down renegade war criminal's band of cannibal cut-ups in order to pay for an expense operation will save his daughter's life. Sniff, sniff. Touching and insightful, compelling material, liberally slice of kung fu fighting, warming degenerates, tortured by firecracker, and misguided jingoistic bravo. 1.5 skulls, but 8 on the gore. Misery, Murder Rock. One of Fulci's, 84. I thought it was Naked Lunch. I love Naked Lunch. Necromantic 2. Nightbreed, Nine Angel, Nightmare on the 13th Floor. Night Living Dead, Night Living Dead remake. 976 Evil, People Under Stairs. Pit and the Pendulum. That is a cool little movie that's not easy to find. Pieces. I think Pieces better than one skull. Popcorn. Puppet Master 2, Puppet Master 3. Rabbit Grannies, Rampage, Revenge of the Living Zombies by Will Heinzman. Ritual of Death, I hadn't heard of that. Robot Ninja by J.R. Bookwalter. Is that what is the Bill Hicks one like that? Satanic Attraction. Scanners 2, Service of Twilight, Shock 'em Dead. Shock 'em Dead, so stupid but fun. I just like all little posters. Just Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Silent Deadly Night 4, Silent Deadly Night 5. I got those. I forgot I got those too. Sleepaway Camp 3. I like Sleepaway Camp. I like all the Sleepaway Camps. I ain't the biggest fan of 4, which is Survivor. The Return of Sleepaway Camp's actually 5. I know people hate on it. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was entertaining. Singenor. That, I've never actually got to see that or Scared to Death. I need to see them. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Tetsuo the Iron Man. Toxic Avenger 3. 2 Evil Eyes. It's hard to explain how good and disappointing that film is at the same time. Warlock. I just watched Warlock the other day. 1989, 1 skull, 4 gore. A witchy wolf disappears during a Close Encounters style electrical storm in 1691 and resurfaces in modern Hollywood as a barefoot ponytail space case in search of a book that could restore Satan's domination on Earth. Didn't know he ever left. Again, following a recent dictum that allows bounty hunters across the town space continuum at will, he's pursued by a warlock finder, General Redfern. His 17th century nemesis and frustrated executioner. Laurie Singer joins the foes. A local area finds herself on the wrong end of an ancient curse that ages her 20 years a day. Damn. All parties collide in a Boston graveyard as Julian Sands, a titular figure, flies around on wires and blows stuff up. Singer injects him with a salt solution. He's burned to crisp before he can say the magic word. Redfern turns into a cute little tornado and goes back to the dead, letting Singer bury the warlock's toasted bones at Bonneville Salt Flats. Easy to see what his howler sat on the shelf for so long. Okay. This is one right here. We're going to each. I had not heard of this film forever and ever. Even though I got this book, I'd barely heard of it. Suhark. Now, you don't know who Suhark is. 1980. Gore's 9, Skulls only 1.5. This tiring but brisk paced kung fu cannibal gore action comedy is from the Chinese producer of the Better Tomorrow films. And although guys get sawed in half, cut to pieces, and squished like bugs, no one's actually invested with the appropriate chemical enhancement. White Dog, which was unknown back then, I think, because I don't think this had any kind of release back then. Like, you had to get bootlegs. 3 on the gore, but 3.5 skulls. Sam Fuller, 82. Affecting, intelligent, and disturbing look at racism and its far-reaching consequences of both man and beast. Chrissy McNichol plays an aspiring young actress on her way home from a major schmoz session when she accidentally runs over a large dog to wander onto the highway. She takes it to bed and not able to locate its owner, decides to adopt it. McNichol soon learns that it's a white dog, an animal trained at birth to attack only black people. Paul Winfield, in a sterling performance, a handler of Bird Eye's wild animal compound, first explains that these dogs were employed over a century ago to capture runaway slaves and kill troublemakers. Winfield offers to help deprogram the dog, but his results provide equally tragic. The ending is a real heartbreaker. Cast and usually find include cameos by Dick Miller and Paul Bartel and Fuller himself, and even McNichol shines, especially an intense, crackling conversation with the dog's real owner. His controversial and rarely screened films by the genuine Hollywood maverick. His previous work includes The Steel Helmet, Shot Corridor, and The Big Red One. All showcase a raw, natural style that never compromises Fuller deep and abiding commitment to cinematic integrity. Music by the prolific Ennio Morricone. It's got a release now, but back then, I guess he had to get a bootleg. And that's the thing about Chas. He got kind of in trouble. Some asshole ratted him out for selling bootlegs. Zytro 2. Zombie 3. Zombie-a-thon. 8 gore, 1 skull. Something to be said for a compilation that features all the good parts from a lot of really bad zombie films, isn't there? Didn't think so. Actually, it's only a handful of titles included, with some excerpt literally padded with extraneous footage that makes them seem like a unwelcome mini-movie. Emphasis on lame stiffs like Oasis, Zombie Like, or Invisible Dead, though the tape nearly redeems itself by including nearly all the juicy parts from Fulci's Must Be Loved Zombie. From writer-director of Completely Useless Best of Sex Bomb. Let me get your index. I just like the poster Beyond, City of the Living Dead, Cannibal Holocaust, Dawn of the Mummy, Society. Is that in here? Is that not in here? Did I skip over Society? Oh, I might have. Oh. No, Society's name, bro. That's a great poster. That's a great film. Burial Ground. You can find that on YouTube. Reanimator, Brian Miss 45, Cannibal Holocaust, Evil Clutch, Anthropophagus, The Dark. But yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while, so hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up. You know the drill. Laters.